Hey boys and girls, Curse here with Lily Content. Today we're doing another Gags. This is Gags January of 1943 issue. Yahoo! And we have a very lovely piece of cover art here, which will be for the thumbnail. And we do also have a crossword, which I don't really hear about those anymore, except for like old people. But this parachutist is about to land at X in an ingenious enemy trap. There are 4 ways out, but 3 of them are blocked by the enemy. You'll be good if you can trace his way to the foxhole in safety without crossing a line. Hurry. So we got Hitler here, we got Benito, which I think is Benito, and we have Hirohito, which I'm not sure why they all have swastikas. They all have their own different symbols, but okay. I don't be that guy, but come on, be historically accurate. So we have football here. Look, if you gotta play, you'll have to follow the rules. And it's a lady here who's breaking the rules. I guess it's like a jab at ladies who I don't know when women got into football, but it happened eventually because we have female football. Hey, look, I'm Billy. Hey, Billy Ghost. I don't know what that means. Don't take it so hard, son. We can't all be perfect, you know. And it's chew tobacco. It's a little chew tobacco thing here. I also don't get this one. These are some dated jokes. I'll tell you what. And we got some more fun stuff here too. Let's take a gander. So we got a bunch of ladies here. A cop with a gun. Well, well, Sergeant York. Okay, I see. And right here we got a lady, and when a person's like running from smoke. Aunt Matilda speaking from Matilda's Waffle Shop, where smart people dine. Luncheon 45 cents, dinner 65 cents, including fountain service. I want to report a fire. Okay. First and foremost, 65 cents for din din? Oh, take us back. Of course, inflation, blah, 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 but still. Red Pants, the whack post office. I don't really know what they're getting at here with this one. Over here we have, if you ain't feeling well, Ma, I'll use the mule for plowing today. And we got a man here. We got some medicine, I want to say, and his ma. And we got some burgers. 5 cents for a burger? Mmm. You pay your money and you take your choice. One contains a wiener. Okay. We got this over here, which is like some ants. We could lay them right in the carton if they'd only equip us with bomb sights. Oh, well, this is for this. I don't know what the hell this is all about. Okay, we got Adolf and a bunch of red babies. 1 check, please. I'm not sure what they're getting at there. We got a lady here and the invisible man or whatever. How to behave on New Year's Eve. There will always be a New Year's Eve. There always has been according to the calendar, although somehow I can't quite remember myself at any rate. New Year's Eve and that period between the time you take the last drink and the time you wake up with your stomach climbing up and down your backbone, and your head somewhat in the shape of a depth charge. The editor of Gags has asked me to tell you how I manage to do the things I do on New Year's Eve without making a spectacle of myself. The editor of Gags doesn't know me very well, so I shall tell you. In the first place, don't drink anything strong on New Year's Eve. In all my life, I've never touched anything stronger than straight alcohol, except that night when I drank the hair tonic, and maybe we'd better forget about that night. Okay. In the second place, I have a firm conviction that drinks which you buy for yourself are the ones which have bad results. Do not buy a drink if you can avoid it at all. Beg it, borrow it, and steal it, or just drink it. Don't buy it, and refuse to accept cheap liquor. Take only the best, unless, of course, everything fails, and you have to pay for it. Now that you have bought the drink, the next step is to drink it. Here's where you must be careful. Don't gulp it, don't sip it, don't play with it. Don't gargle it. Drink it, close your eyes, open your mouth, and raise a glass to the lips. Elevate the bottom of the glass and allow the liquid to pour into the mouth. Then close the mouth rapidly before it pours out again. And swallow. There. You've done it. Now shudder and shake your head and smack your lips. That marks you as a connoisseur. If you wait a few minutes and say something about how that sure hit the spot, say it a few more times, and then say something about how dry you are. Then what the buy yourself another drink. Nobody else is going to. Try a glass of beer this time, then a bottle of wine, then some more rye. After that, it is too late. Before you realize it, you will be singing the Marine hymn with the stranger on your right and Sweet Adeline with the Marine on your left. Your friends all have left you for a party at the Blondes around the corner. You follow your friends, at least you think you follow them. Somehow you generally wind up in the apartment of the wrong blonde, but her husband is already under the table, so it works out just as well. Here, however, is where the greatest danger occurs. That is the danger of the mixed drink. The mixed drink is likely to make you intoxicated, which, of course, you are not. The best thing is to mix your own. First, get a glass, perfectly unbroken, then get some lemon juice, some ginger ale, some Angostura, bitters, and some rye, some scotch, gin, and bourbon. Bourbon. Put in the glass a dash of lemon juice, then a dash of Angostura, bitters, no, a little more, more yet. What the heck? Put in the whole bottle, then add the rye, scotch, the gin, and the bourbon. Then drink it. Forget about the ginger ale. Then close your eyes and go to sleep. Don't worry about getting home. The blonde's husband will send you to the hospital when he comes to, and the hospital will send you home eventually. Okay, they got some jokes. This is pretty fucking funny. Hold on, let me turn my fan on real fast. I know, very not professional, but I never said I was professional. I never did, my friends. Let me zoom in here. It's pretty hot, it's the summer. He looks just like his father, but then things are back all over. That's not nice. Joe told me he had a hole in the wall on Main Street. Pencils for sale. Ajax Pencil Co. Okay. Jeff Keat. We got a bunch of sketches of some animals here. Straw for work or play, light and weight, chin strap for those windy days. Belt. Snap brim ears worn out for semi-formal wear. No crown. Air-cooled model. Never a draft, always a breeze. Derby. Very dashing. Popular fox. Popular for courting. Sport band. I don't know why I freaking said freaking said fox. And we got a painting going on here. I dig that. But nobody's ever complained about it before. That's my response. But I the hole in the wall. And I'll have to call you back, Mildred. I smell my rivets burning. Yep, the rivets are burning. Yeah, the ladies working. So, mind you, this is 1943, so things are heating up in the war. Maximum gag. Finish out these lines. You get some more gags. I'm not doing that. Got a lady here holding up this ammunition. Just married. We got to see the lady and see the man. People all around. Tis, tis, tis. These priorities. There, they got the cow in the back already? Oh, okay. I mean, the ladies here. It kind of reminds me of the art for the Oblongs almost. If you ever watched that show or read the book, well, eh. Gags, blackout suggestions. Cellar is the safest place. Make it the cheerful and home-like. First show I ever had where the stage hands paid us to work overtime. How many of these things do I have to make to arouse your curiosity? What are these, like doilies or something? Oh. Oh, they're little baby shirts. No, I don't ski myself. I just came over to scrape up an acquaintance. Gags ads. And you can, I guess, like submit some gags if you have any over here. Another thing here, some answers and stuff like that. Oh, we get. Oh, whoa, that's some cheeks. What the hell? War humor. Okay, I like some war humor. To all men of the armed forces, these pages are for you. You draw the cartoons, we'll print the funniest ones you send. And for $5 in war savings stamps, we send to each man in the service whose drawing appears on these pages. And the one who sends the funniest of all will receive a $25 war bond. Send as many as you wish. Please include your present address and also your home address on all contributions. Address your letters to Gags on their street address and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. I actually really like that. Sure, I was injured in combat. I was attacked by 2 million potatoes. Department of Carrier Pigeons, U.S. Army. He says that to keep the enemy from getting the messages, he ate the pigeons. You fat bastard. What the hell? Get this over here. Let's see here. What a bunch of misfits. I want all of you to step up here and take a look at yourselves. Yeah, you're a bunch of misfits. Some of these I don't get. Some I do get. And Steady Bear, Simon Simmons. Remember glorious traditions of this fighting 55th. Got this here. It's censored. U.S. Army Recruiting and Induction Center. They actually make you strip. I remember when I was younger, I actually went to join. We can zoom out a little bit with this. We'll skip over some pages because, time sensitive in some cases. But I will take a look at the art because I always love the art. That's a little better than Mother used to make, isn't it, dear? Oh shit! She has the fucking knife at him. That ain't good. Got a dude here with the atlas, and they're both staring down at the world map, and you realize the atlas is probably wrong during this time period. It's a different time when I guess like now the maps were like correct at the point. And believe it or not, I suffered more than Henry did. I don't get it. Good night, dear. See you in the spring. I get the joke, but it's not a good joke. Got a lady here. He loves me more than anything else in the world. But of course, this is dated a month ago. The war. You'll have to go home and change, Mom. I just sold your blanket for $11. Is that a lot of money for back then? Oh, that's a racist depiction. Remember, this is 1940s, so people were still popping off of that. Oh boy, she's got everything: vitamins A, B, D, and K. I don't know what that means either. That old suit of yours looks shabby, dear. Why don't you buy a new one? And she burned it. She did that. Got this here. Got some tanks being built. This is the girl I'm going to marry. And this is a skeleton. Tell Shorty she's wanted on the phone. Which one's Shorty? They're all basically the same. I forgot to tell you, Morris is on picket duty. He'll be old picket. Come in, Smith. Let's mince words. Froth Boy Soup Co. I bet soup. Hey, bud, scratch my back right here. Oh, you don't want to be scratched by that, buddy. Acme Trapdoor Co. That's our victory model. Saves hinges in wood. Looky here. Here comes a cookie. Yeah, some of these I just don't get. Riverman isn't enough, Willie, and he's I guess like playing with that, and she doesn't like that. Unfortunate. I don't know. After reading this recommendation, I've given you Jones. I find it. I can't let you go. Well, good for him. Another marriage, I suppose. Some of these I don't really get. Post Barber. Boy, could I do a neat job on Hitler? Grr. Okay. Colin won't eat without a fork. Yeah, some people won't eat without a fork, man. I won't. Dream man or no dream man. He's got to leave his horse outside. Oh, I like that one. What was she kicking about? That's a good question. And over here, it's called desire, whatever that means. It's something that the youth should not be wearing or whatever. I don't know. Do whatever you want. Please shoo this gentleman to the lost and found room. Oh yes, he lost his pantaloons. That's never a good sign. We got a ghost. Nice try anyway. You sure you gave the taxidermist the right instructions, John? And we see a elephant? I think that's what's going on there. You have to stop watering this post, Grandma. The mailman's beginning to complain about this climb. That is a steep climb. We got our little bells here, let you know, or rather be alarms. Uh, have you tried putting a saucer of milk under the tree? Okay, this is this one. Little Miss Muffet sat on the tuffet, eating her curds, and way along came a spider. Sat. Okay. Kisses. $1 for a kiss. I couldn't help it, dear. She couldn't change a 20. So we got 20 kisses. So kissing booths aren't that much of a thing anymore. I mean, they still happen, like at like a fair or something like that. They're kind of rare, at least where I'm from. I found this card in your hat, but where's your ticket? Oh no, look at his face. Did anybody ever tell you your eyes resemble a deep, dark, lovely pool? Not in the slightest. Mrs. Gildacrest always calls home to any to say goodnight to her pets. How the fuck you say goodnight to a fucking fish? Pants pressed while you wait. Here, Rover. For years, I've had a burning desire to be an artist, but can never think of anything to paint. Sometimes it's how it is. We got Uncle Sam here, printing out those war bonds, or excuse me, defense bonds. Yeah, let's go with that too. Keep them flying. We got this freaking ad again. That 99-pound weakling became the world's most perfectly developed man. Before It Is Too Late by Cal Norris. We'll be reading that one. If you want to read this, as always, I always try to leave these in the descriptions. If you want to gander at this, you can. And we see Adolf with Benito, and they're Hitler is yelling at Benito because he's incompetent, because he is. And he put a picture there, and he's trying to spook the picture. This is all there is to my one easy lesson swimming course. He just pushes it in. For rent, all the latest inconveniences. Peter Pumpkin Eater had a wife and couldn't keep her. Put her in a pumpkin shell. Small, isn't she? Get me out of here. That's not very nice. I always have to carry salt and pepper in case I have to swallow my dispatches. I told you what would happen at your age if you curled up with that good book last night. Well, yeah. I didn't notice at first how he was bent, but yeah, he's bent out of shape. Gray hair can be banished. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that because it's gonna be something stupid. I'm gonna get annoyed by it. I don't know what you see that's so wonderful about electricity, Paul. I keep tripping over the wires. New orders, lady convoy for transports with groceries at dangerous crossings. Got the cat one here. Diddle diddle dumpling, my son John went to bed with his stockings on one shoe off and one shoe on. Boy, was he plastered. I don't know why I said diddy, but I did. I think he's going to propose tonight. He phoned to ask how much I'm making. Oh, that's a good one. It's dated as hell, but it's still good. He locates lost dogs. Reduce fat. It's kind of crazy how things change, but also stay the damn same. We still see these type of damn ads even today. $100 fine for interfering with obligation of railroad. Okay. Or I think it's like operation of railroad, but it was spelled oddly. See a cow here. Thinking of possibilities, dear. There must be 500,000, 50 million more rubber plants in this country besides yours. Just ring the bell, Sorensen. You don't have to yell, toot toot. Go to, and it blocks out, go to hell. The old mean of pleasure, blah blah. Yep, this is where we see the religious influences sometimes pops in. Let's not go berserk, Jacoby. Pork on the run, or a close analysis of hog calls. Yee sweet. I only really hear sweet. Wee. Speed limit 25 miles per hour. Get a little freaking fine for that. Fun for a soldier. Got the hula girls. 10 cents for a girl? Woo-wee. I see my wife beat that getting out of a girdle. Are girdles still a thing? Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. We see here, Paw. Maybe you ought to quit drinking that goat milk for a while. Yeah, probably, buddy. Never mind about keeping your chickens out of my garden, neighbor. Chicken dinners. Blink your eyes rapidly and see a red rooster eat. Why? He eats as fast as you blink. Okay, buddy. And see a diver and see a dead fish. Or upside down. I'm not sure what's going on here. But that is the end. This looks freaking hard as hell. But that is all she wrote for this one. This was a journey and a half. That's how it is sometimes. I mean, I enjoyed it. Next week, look forward to all the things I have planned. Monday is going to be a one and done. And on Wednesday, it will be the return of a TV corner with the Batman serial first episode. And maybe more, depends how I feel after the first episode. And on Friday, we will have a new retro web, so look forward to that. Anywho, I will see you guys next week. Oh wait, actually, you'll see me on Saturday and Sunday too, because my other channel, I have games to play. You'll love it, or not, who knows. See you guys next time. Please like, subscribe more, and peace.